How do you expect the floodlights to affect play? Nobody really knows here. You've obviously played a lot of cricket in India, covered a lot of cricket in stadia that are used to floodlights. The ball will skid on a bit.
Well, it suddenly seems to be played differently. Another shot of that magnificent venue, isn't it? I mean, you're not a seat available there for love or money. Just take a look at that. I mean, just all over the place. But just coming back to your point about the lights, yes, it does have a little effect on the pitch. But I'm just wondering what kind of effect it would have.
Guided away nicely into the offside. Should be a couple. Yeah, there was definite dew last night. It's that kind of little bit of skidding on off the surface and then in the outfield can be difficult for the spinners too.
Well, yes, it would be. The ball would get a lot soapy. It would feel like a bar of soap in your hand. Very difficult to run around and stop it. But more importantly, what I'm wondering is these youngsters haven't had too much of exposure under lights, Andrew. So how would it be catching the ball with the night sky as the background? That's the crucial one.
Yeah, you're spot on there. In fact, it's only the national team players from Nepal who've played in the likes of Oman and other venues overseas. As this one's scythed away through the offside. Good strong shot. They're going to take on the arm for the second, slightly larger side. So they'll get back for 2. 3 overs remain. 100 comes up. The Bolts, 100 for 5. Slightly larger side. So they'll get back for 2. 3 overs remain. 100 comes. Well, it's dusk, isn't it? And it means that these floodlights are kicking into full effect. I have to say, I've been privileged to come here more than 30 times now to Nepal. I've covered cricket at this ground since all the way back in 2018. I never thought I would see a day like this. And the pride of the nation, the front page of every paper, the talk of the country. It's here in KATHMANDU. This isn't just a stadium and a ground. They're going to take on the arm for the second, get back comfortably. Very wild throw. It's not just a stadium for this season or for next year. For decades and maybe centuries to come, this is going to be the place to be.
And just spare a thought for these kids playing out there in the middle. What an opportunity for them to express themselves in an international facility. The coverage of this going all around the world. On Star Sports. It's a brilliant opportunity for these kids.
Now hammered, high, handsome, and just enough. Mohammed Adil Alam settled underneath it. He got into a good position, but with that bit of extra altitude up here at about 1,400 meters high, it's got the Bolts fans dancing in the sand.
Well, certainly it was a long hop. Didn't need a second invitation there. 72 meters is that hit.
We're going to have a prize for the Siddhartha Bank best 6 of the match for each and every game. That'll be in the mix, no doubt. Hasn't been a huge number of 6s just yet. We tend to think of this ground as being a high-scoring one, particularly at the start of series. I think the Bolts are behind where they need to be. These final 14 deliveries is Erasmus again exceptional in the field. They are critical.
Absolutely. I mean, with 3 overs to go, they should be in that vicinity of 140, perhaps 145. 10s and over, they get to 130. They need a lot more than that. The defending champions, the JANAKPUR Bolts, they need to get on with it in this last hurrah for them in this innings.
Very well played and well placed too. He'll get the full reward of a boundary 4. His eyes are locked in, aren't they? And that's good manipulation of the field, getting across his stumps and finding another boundary.
Well, that's called situational awareness to me. He knew exactly where the fielders were and just swiveled round and really getting it to the right of that fielder. And that was an NPL Super 4.
Cleverly bowled inside the guideline and good glove work again from Simpson. He wants a wide, he's not going to get it. It's 113 for 5. Just a few building blocks for the reigning champions to work with towards the latter stage of this innings. I still feel as though they need a massive final 2 overs. Anything less than 140 is going to be very, very difficult to defend. Should get pace back on the ball, though, to work with, as Rashid Khan will come in. Remember, he bowled the most expensive over of the innings. It went for 16. And before you say it, it's not that Rashid Khan, it's Nepal's Rashid Khan.
Well, the pride really for him is to play for Nepal. And I'm quite sure one day the Rashid Khan will be on these greens playing some cricket for sure.
I'm going to make it a goal of mine. I know Rashid quite well personally, lucky to cover a lot of Afghan international cricket, and he is one of the great ambassadors for our sport. In my opinion, maybe the greatest star we have in the game. In fact, the white ball goat for me is Rashid Khan, the Afghan leg spinner. Good skills from Nepal's Rashid Khan, getting that slower ball in, taking the pace off, and Lahiru can't get anything on it.
Well, it's so imperative to mix things up, isn't it? Just lining him up was Lahiru, but up to the mark and up to the task was this man on your screen, Rashid Khan. The crowd's really expecting that final 12 deliveries. Can they go big? Can he go big?
Death bowling has been an issue for Nepal at the national level. Proving a little bit too good there for the Sri Lankan, who just is struggling, isn't he? 20 stood up for the bolts yet.
Well, he was looking really good with Asif Sheikh, their marquee player. The defending champions rely so heavily on him. Unfortunately, he left a stump for that well-made 54. The first 50 of this Nepal Premier League coming. That.
It was Andrews House, wasn't it, last season, who hit the first century. I think we'll have more than one. And the quality, the caliber of the overseas stars that are coming in, even better in season 2. Down the track, just helped into the leg side. Very skillful bowling, it really is. And they should think of a second, but they won't be able to get there. Okay, well, it's great to be with you. And what a dream team we have. I'm delighted to be back. We've got HD Ackerman, Mikhail Vaswamy, but need to introduce you to this man here. We've got Fazal Khalil, played a lot of first-class cricket. Now, you were asking me about my Dhaka Topi. I've got one for you. Welcome to Nepal. See if you can put that on there, my friend. How good is he going to look in this? Oh, it fits like a glove.
Well, absolutely stoked to be here. Namaste to the entire country. Thank you very much for having me over here, and I'm enjoying every moment of it, especially with you, Andrew. Thank you very much.
It looks good on him too, doesn't it? Not as good as mine, though. Look at that. Oh, I love the stripe in my one. That's the one I travel everywhere, all the way around the world. And it's great to have you with us there at home. This is the opening night. I've never seen hype like it in Nepal, and it's living up to the hype on the opening night under these floodlights. Comes across his crease, but that's an excellent piece of bowling again from Rashid Khan. How well has the young man bounced back here?
Well, absolutely. I mean, he's mixed things up. He's recognized the fact that they are going to go after him. So very little pace on the ball. Taking pace off the ball is really the key. Take a look at that one again. The back of the hand. He's finished his shot and then the ball arrives. That's a really good bowling. And full marks to the skipper for bringing him on at a very crucial over.
Hit into the offside. Hasn't got much of it, but will get enough to pick up at least the single. He's got to get going.